What's up, tribe? In today's video, we're going to talk about running on E, as that is still what I'm currently going through and have been going through for about a week now, but just still trying to power through and be as productive and get as much work done as I possibly can. But I just want to share with you the things that I've been doing to continue to push despite literally not feeling it at all or genuinely not having the energy, like last night being prime example. By the time I finished work at like 8:30, I was supposed to go hang out with one of my friends in the evening, and I got there, was there for maybe 10 minutes, and like my eyes were literally closing, and I felt nearly sick to my stomach with just dead exhaustion. Like I couldn't even muster up a couple sentences. So I've been going through it, I've been exhausted, but it's because I've been working, because I've been, I think, maybe slightly sick. It's definitely not helping my case. And I've just been trying to fill my schedule with as much productive time as possible. So we got to find the right balance, but you know, that's how you do it. You be real lazy sometimes and you overwork sometimes, and then you kind of teeter-totter and find yourself right in the middle. But I want to talk about the few things that I've been doing that keep me pushing, keep me working, keep me going, and pretty much allow me to still be productive and still continue to make progress in my life, despite not feeling it or literally not being able to. So the main one being, ignore the things that don't matter. It's easy whenever you're not feeling like doing anything to just do something that's not necessarily good. And, you know, a simple way to put this is doing nothing is not watching Netflix. Doing nothing is not sitting on your phone. Doing nothing is not hanging out with your friends. Like you're doing something, but you're doing something that's not, depending on who you are, productive or conducive towards the goals that you're trying to achieve. So, with that being said, focus on the things that genuinely matter. And when your energy is low, really prioritize where that energy is going. So I've been trying to spend as much of my little effort as I can staring at my computer with my phone off, away from me, like no distractions. And if I'm not feeling like doing anything, I'd rather make, 15% whenever I might have made 50% more progress. I can at least get that 15 rather than just saying, well, I don't feel like doing it at all, and then going and screwing off for the rest of my day or the rest of my evening or the rest of my week. So continuing to do that, push just to get that 1 extra % done every single day. Like we talked about in the other video recently, I've been trying to sleep, and with that sleep, get quality sleep, because catching up on nights of no sleep and not succeeding in doing so by just continuing to be so busy continues to stack that tax of the day before, and it gets harder and harder to push every single day. So trying to prioritize my sleep again. I've been fortunate to be able to spend a couple of the last few days seeing some of my friends later in the evenings, because I haven't got to see them much lately because I've been working so much. But what that does is, after a full day of work, after staying up later to spend time with someone that I want to see, I still have to get up the next morning and get back to work. Trying to prioritize my sleep, trying to make sure that I'm well rested for the following day. It's definitely helping. Can't say I'm 100% because clearly I'm still exhausted, but it helps. The next thing is more of a what not to do than it is a what to do, but it's to not let yourself get down about the fact that you didn't get as much work done as you wanted to. Because it's very easy to do that, and I can speak from experience. There's definitely times where I wanted to get more work done and didn't, or screwed off for a couple hours, or hung out with that friend, or did go out, that one weekend and wish I had gotten this one thing done. But beating yourself up over the fact that you didn't complete what you wanted to complete just makes it more difficult to complete the task later. So take what you did, what you've done, where you are, for a matter of fact, for what it is. Can't change it, can't change the past. And keep pushing with the same positive attitude. I continue to speak about positivity on this channel because it carries me through a lot right now, point in case. Don't feel like doing this at all. I'm so tired. Like it's 7 p.m. and I'm just now recording this video, and I'd like to go to sleep. Honestly, I'd like to go to sleep. But I have family here from out of town. I want to spend time with them. But this still needs to get done. And I made the commitment to myself that I was going to do this. I can beat myself up and say, oh, well, I didn't do this the other day, and I want to see my family, and I'm tired, I don't feel like it, so I'll put this off, and then I can do it tomorrow, and then I'd feel bad tomorrow about not doing it, and then I could perpetuate that cycle and cancel my positive momentum. Or I could just keep pushing, and by just continuing to push, I win. and I stay making progress. So that's what I'm currently trying to do, is just continue to push. And we can segue that to the next thing, which is momentum. Carry the momentum. The direction that you're heading in, it gets easier to do the things that seem hard. So the waking up early, the working undistracted, like I could give complete personal anecdote to this, that whenever I first started doing this, you know, agency work or whatever, where I pretty much had to force myself to sit at my computer and research and watch YouTube videos and read forums and buy courses on things I don't understand and go over them all day and spend hours and hours and hours doing it with seemingly no return whatsoever. It still pushed me every single day to keep going. And it got easier every single day as I continued to learn more, as I continued to apply more, and I continued to stack all these skills that I'm trying to learn. And keeping that momentum, not allowing myself to like fall off the wagon, as some may have heard that term before. Because whenever you stop working hard, whenever you do, you know, get into the habit of getting off at 5 p.m. and like, I won't do any more work this evening and I just want to relax, and whenever I get home, I'm putting my bag down, I'm not looking at my screen again. You can do that, but you're not going to get further. Like, you can do enough, but I'm all about doing more, as our last video talking about do the extra was about. So continue to push, keep momentum rolling. Don't allow yourself to get stopped and build backwards momentum by reinforcing habits that aren't conducive to winning. So what you're doing that is winning, and it's hard and it sucks, and going to the gym sucks, and hurting and sweating and working sucks, and life's gonna be hard. But we continue to push because we take the pain now for the pleasure later. And a lot of people can't say the same. Most people deal with, or they want the pleasure now, and they deal with the pain later of not living the life they want to and maybe not achieving all the things they desired. But it's because they prioritize their pleasure, and they'd rather have the comfort now, they'd rather have the fun now, they'd rather not make the sacrifices now, and they have to pay for it later. I'm gonna front all of my pain right now. I'm gonna put a down payment of all the pain as much as I can, and then reap the rewards for the rest of my life from all the pain that I've been through now, and enjoy all the pleasure later. And from everything I've learned, from everyone I've talked to, from every video I've watched, from every mentor I've listened to, from every speech, from every TED Talk, everything, this seems to be the right way, is to endure, to become strong, to sharpen and hone your mind, to build the character now that is a character that wins, like build you to be a person that is successful. Like people, we talked about this before on the channel too, there's a reason why most people who win the lottery lose all of it. They're not someone who's able to hold on to wealth or create wealth. They cannot. They're not the type of person who has learned those skills or is capable at the time to do it. So work hard, make yourself someone who's capable of great things, and great things will come to you. But at the end of the day, regardless of how empty your tank is, whether you're running on 10%, 50%, 30%, 1% on fumes, keep pushing, keep momentum, keep the ball rolling, because it will pay off in the end. And I have absolute faith in that. But that's genuinely all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. As I said, we're running on E, but we're still freaking pushing. So I hope you do the same. I hope you managed to get some work done today, regardless of how much or how little you wanted to do it. I will see you in the next video, and I'm really looking forward that as soon as I get out of this freaking rut, this little slump of energy, and I can get back running at 100 miles an hour, the content on this channel and the quality on this channel will increase here very soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. So regardless, thank each and every one of you for showing up to these videos. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.